always the case when literacy is achieved, creates a danger of falling into a self-reinforcing, delusional loop, disconnected from reality.
There is no harm done. I have done nothing but in care of thee. The hour is now come. Thou must know farther. Canst thou remember a time before?
'Tis far off and rather like a dream.
What seest thou else in the dark, backward, and abysm of time?
I remember not.
Some time ago, we were far from here, back when you were yet. We used to play outside when we were young and full of life and full of love. Out of the rolling ocean, the crowd came a drop gently to me, whispering, I love you. How could one not have loved her great, still eyes? I am part of that ocean, my love. We are never separated, I say. But as for me, for you, the irresistible sea, the pulling waves, the current, the large, lumbering current pulling me away, I've become lost to the world. So long has she heard naught of me, being transported and wrapped in secret studies. This gallant, that thou seest, hath lost his fellows and strays about to find them.
I might call him a thing divine, for nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
We used to play outside when we were young and full of life. lost my fellows and stray about to find them.
Out of the rolling ocean came a drop to me.
I imagined what it would sound like.
Thou hast put thyself on this island. How came I here?
Slamming against those rocks.
Oh, I have traveled a long way, merely to look on you.
I go through all this before you wake up.
We live on ground.
How came I here?
By accident most strange, bountiful fortune.
I breathe the air, the wind. I walk the land. I thank the sky every day at sundown for your dear sake, my love.
I know there is this hollow.
I could not die till I once looked on you, for fear I might afterwards lose you.
Thought is but a little boat upon the sea.
A brave vessel dashed on the cases.
I've become lost to the world.
I have so long heard not. Is it of no consequence to you? You're gone away. I watched you disappear. Nothing can be made out of nothing.
Love is so short. Forgetting is so long.
Tonight I can write the saddest lines.
No!
Write, for example, the night is starry, the stars are blue, and shiver in the distance. The night wind revolves in the sky and sings. Tonight I can write the saddest lines.
No!
I loved her. Sometimes she loved me too. Through nights like this when I held her in my arms and kissed her again and again under the endless sky. She loved me. Sometimes I loved her too. How could we not have loved her great, still eyes?
No!
Tonight I can write the saddest lines. To think that I do not have her. To feel I have lost her.
No!
To hear the immense night, still more immense without her. The night is starry. She is not for me.
No! Thou art inclined to sleep.
No!
I am dead to the worldly tumult. I rest alone in a quiet realm. I live alone in my love and in my song. It is of no consequence to me. Your mind is playing tricks on you.
but thy vile nature filth deservedly confined you on this rock. 'Tis a villain, sir, I do not love to look on. I pity thee, took pains to make thee happy when thou didst not know thine own meaning. But thy ravenous nature, constant studies and neglect, deservedly confined you on this rock. 'Tis a villain, sir, I do not love to look on.
Close the doors upon a man's hate, and slip out the casement. Stop that till out the keyhole. Shut that till out the broken chimney. One cannot help but hate, and hatred that finds the soul. Are not chosen but the world and me. Hatred to see the world what it is, but nothing less than what you are.
I was always quick to forget. And those hands of mine could only grasp intangibles, untouchable things that could only be compared when they no longer existed. Dream is to taste not. Beyond death and life, imaginable mysteries.
Thank you all for coming here. What a pity so few of us can make it. Everything looks nicer than a washed-up bird carcass.
Tonight, we have a culinary expedition around the world in 5 courses. Everything that you see here, I have prepared myself. Ooh. We begin with an antipasto, a plate of thinly sliced, salted prosciutto. Moving forward, grab your life preservers. Our second course is a salted leather boot in seawater. Oh, and our third course shall be a salted seaweed salad. For our entree, we shall have sand cakes. And I think our dessert will likely be death. Beg pardon.
Oh, I see. She's just having a bit of fun with words. Perhaps we'll get on with just desserts, if you will. Very clever.
No need to despair over a little dessert, dear. Perhaps we can make ice cream.
Wait, what? When did you expect a snowfall or a cow to wander past? I say dessert shall be done, and I mean it. This is no feast, do you understand? Even the prosciutto is just slices of the crew's legs covered in sand with little fish bites out of it. We have arrived at our final course. Now, you can join me, or you can go clucking off into the wilderness with your corsets and wigs.
Masterpieces, serving maximum sentences. They will hang there in their gold frames for forever and a day. All the rowboats and the oil paintings, they keep trying to roll away. The plant grows in you now, with thorns and vines and evil stuff squeezing tight, trapping high.
times, mesmerized, like a vast glinting blanket covering an unreachable world. It swallowed my sight. I'm easily controlled by curiosity. I'm alone. Silence feels like a heavy drum. It's calm now, but things quickly change. I have to remember everything. Keep track of blades of grass, the threads of all untidy happenings, the resting places, inch by inch, the infinite railroad tracks, the surfaces of pain. If even one wall of my memory were to disintegrate, I would be obliged to make new the air, stream, earth, leaves, hair, even the bricks, the thorns which pierced me, the speed of flight.
Consequence to me. Follow. This my main task would be heavy to me. But the mistress which I serve makes my labors pleasures. I must employ some 1,000 of these stars and hurl them up upon the night's complexion.
Work not so hard. Pray not rest yourself.
Thou hast put thyself on this island. No. I had rather break my back than you should such dishonor undergo. Thou hast put thyself on this island. Work harder, and you may win her. No, noble mistress. 'Tis fresh morning with me when you are by at night. Best. The very instant that I saw you, my heart did fly to your service.
Do you love me?
I, beyond all limit of what else in the world, do love, prize, and honor you. Deprive me of bread if you want. Deprive me of air, but do not deprive me of your laughter. Laugh at the night, at the moon, at the day. Laugh at the twisted streets of the island. Laugh at this clumsy young man who loves you. Here is my hand.
And mine with my heart in it. And now farewell. Farewell.
Farewell.
That's enough. I shall see you when I fall asleep.
I was not aware of how much vital energy had gone into this struggle until the struggle was removed. I was out on a level plateau, with my arms still thrashing and my lungs still grabbing at air that no longer resisted. This was security at last. I sat down and looked about me and suddenly became very depressed. I thought to myself, This is just a period of adjustment. Tomorrow you will wake up in this first-class hotel suite above the discreet hum of the boulevard, and you will appreciate its elegance and luxuriate in its comforts. And know that you have arrived in our modern plane of Olympus. But nothing can be made of nothing. silent sound. I'll drown my book.
We begin each day with our own perceptions of reality, our own synthesis of stimuli, our own processing of information, our own crafting of life. We find companionship in those that perceive reality the way that we do. We share our perceptions with many, but each reality is different. Each reality is unique. Civilization and culture, they seem to be a collection of shared realities. We flock to those who are as mad as we are.
With invitations, arise thither with my inebriate soul, to be lost if it must be so, to fill the remainder of life with 1 hour of fullness and freedom, with 1 brief hour of madness and joy.
That wasn't trying to sleep. That wasn't trying to sleep. That wasn't trying to sleep. I know not what I am.
You are all at once. And what a tremendous thing to be.
Tremendous, we are all frail. I know not why you left.
We all have our entrances and exits, living and dying at the whim of our author. Be not so melancholy.
It is such a terrible thing to be alone, even amidst a sea of people and fading memories. There's a rope hanging above a body of water. It burns and burns down toward the dark currents. And suddenly it stops. Every third thought is of my grave. And I've nothing left to ease my mind.
Do you know what I find most astounding about this universe? About the atoms that compose your being, that compose life itself. They can be traced back to the source, to the very crucible of existence, to the stars. The very first stars that collapsed and exploded, scattering enriched guts across the universe. These stars were comprised of the fundamental ingredients of life itself. These became clouds that condensed and collapsed, creating solar systems, stars with planets. So now, when I look at the night sky, I know that, yes, we are a part of this universe. And more than that, I know that the universe is in us. We are this universe. And so, my love, do not feel small, for the enormity of your existence is dazzling. It flames amazement. In you, I see the light and the warmth of the very first stars to ever shine. in you.
Now my charms are all o'erthrown,
And what strength I have, mine own.
which is most faint.
Now 'tis true, I must be here confined by you.
Let me not dwell in this bare island by your spell.
But release me from my bands with the help of your good hands.
Now I want spirits to enforce.
Art to enchant.
And my ending is despair.
Let your indulgence set me free.